I am Chef Deborah VanTrece. I am the executive chef of Twisted Soul Cookhouse and Pours, the owner of Twisted Soul Cookhouse and Pours, and also the owner of Aretha's at the Point in Southwest Atlanta. So I came to Atlanta many years ago. I started flying in 1983. About 6 or 7 years in, I transferred to be an international flight attendant, and I started flying out of Miami. Moved to Atlanta about that same time. I think traveling in general influenced my take on food, my thoughts on food. I thought soul food was basically the food that African American people ate, and that was it. That made me more interested in the history of food and where it comes from and how it travels. The food I grew up with that sometimes had a bad rap or was thought of as just the cast off, just throwaway or poor people's food. But to see them in these nice French restaurants and bistros, it just put a whole new perspective on food and culture for me. My transition to becoming a chef actually came as a result of a strike on a picket line. As a flight attendant, I had a 9-month-old daughter, and I made the decision once I got past this, I was not going to put myself back in a position where my livelihood was dependent upon someone else. Cooking was not random or not unknown or unfamiliar to me at all. I grew up as an only child. So early on, I was learning how to, snap green beans and clean greens, and I love doing it. Twisted Soul has been open for 10 years. Aretha's is just starting the 4th year. I just wanted to serve good food and see people smile. It still amazes me when there's a new recognition or I hear people, the respect I get. I try not to cry because it's sometimes overwhelming to hear people, new chefs, refer to me as the queen. My food was rooted in soul food, but with nuances or experiences from other cultures. And so we pretty much have decided it is globally influenced soul food. I love taking those things that I grew up with, even the things I didn't particularly care for, but the food that was conceived out of strife and turning it into something that is totally unexpected visually, but the flavor is still somewhat familiar.